Welcome back to a game called Skyrim Special Edition. And don't just whatever you hear from me, like if you hear any like sounding of like chewing of gum, then you can just ignore that because I'm pretty much chewing on gum. And if I sound a little weird, then I'll pretty much explain. Basically, I'm still having trouble. Clearing up my throat. I pretty much did all I could, so I'm probably gonna take some like medicine or something to, kind of drain it out a bit. So anyways, I'm still playing as a character I am, which I'll go and show right now. Basically, I changed up a couple of things. I pretty much switched the helmet that I was wearing for this one I'm wearing. And of course, you can see from my gold that pretty much collected all there was to collect, and of course a few other things that I think would be somewhat cool to wear. But from what I picked up would be the main storyline. Going all the way over here.
Hail, ill-filled.
Hail, Galmar. Ha! I knew you'd join up. Great news.
And if you hear anything else, it'll be the
Skyrim
fan.
Together, eh? I'm
Just
glad I'll
sweating.
have you beside me in there. This place chills my blood, and I don't care who knows it. These old ruins. My father always told me to stay away from them. Good advice, I'd say. But never mind all that. We've got a job to do, and nothing's going to stand in our way.
What's the situation?
Cold as the inside of an ice wraith. That and some Imperials are camped out around the entrance, staying nice and warm around their fires.
Imperials? Well, if they're keeping themselves comfortable, let's slip in and send them to their graves that way. What's the Legion doing here? Damn Imperial spies! Well, should be fun for us at least. They don't seem to know we're here yet. Ready to spill some Imperial blood for Skyrim? That's what I like to hear.
Alright, you're the man.
Listen up.
We're gonna go on
Those
slowly.
Imperials aren't here by coincidence. Their spies must have found out
done
we
with
know
your
about the
speech?
crown, and they don't want us to have it. But they won't stand in our way. I know some of you are ex-Legion, and may know men on the other side. But remember this, they are the enemy now, and they will not hesitate to kill you. Keep your wits about you, and watch your shield brothers back. Ulfric Stormcloak is counting on us to bring him back that crown, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Follow me, quickly and quietly now. We'll work their guts on the ground before they even know we're here.
Alright, Tio.
I'll water the ground with your blood.
Be no problem for me. I'll take fire. Oh. Come here, you. Oh, that has no head. Okay, just want to point this out. Some do not have any face. Just to point that out. Like, I don't know which mod, causes that, but just kind of ignore that. I don't even know, what's causing it, so.
Short and bloody. They never
And I hate to have to delete all my mods
But do
just
not make the
to,
mistake of underestimating
figure out which
the
one it
Legion.
is.
Plenty of them are Nords, same as us. We had the advantage of surprise this time, But things won't be so easy from here on out. Enough talk. Let's go kill some Imperials. Pick a man and put him down. We attack on my signal. Time to show what you're really made of.
Alright.
For Skyrim!
Well, that was easy.
Greta, Engard, stay and guard the entrance. We don't want any Imperial reinforcements taking us by surprise. The rest of you lot are with me.
Of course.
Go ahead! Try and fight! Son of a... I'll try and make this quick!
Alright.
I don't like the look of this. Perfect spot for an ambush. 10 to 1, they're just waiting for us on the other side.
But there isn't any other way through.
Are you sure about that? Then please, be my guest and go strolling on in there. We'll stay here and watch your back. Not so sure. Oh, then perhaps we should take a moment to look around a little, eh? You there, unblooded. See if you can find another way through. We'll charge in to help as soon as we hear fighting.
Got you.
Frick my regard!
Alright. That was easy. You wanted me to take high ground, there was only one person on high ground.
Where'd you go? No one here now. The Hall of Stories. We must be getting close now.
Oh, I've heard of this. They say these walls show the history of the ancients who built this place.
Too bad we can't read these carvings. Who knows what secrets we'd uncover?
One thing at a time. We're here for the crown. Any of these carvings show a crown? That looks like some kind of claw from a statue. I wonder what it's used for.
way around. Let's see. Yeah, it's the other way around. Right.
Good job. All right, everyone. Keep your guard up. Don't tell him what we'll find down here. Come on, boys. Let's spread out and see what we've got. Unblooded, do what you do best. See if you can find some way to get that gate open.
Gotcha.
Keep looking, Unblooded. There's got to be some way to get that thing open.
Let's see. What's down here? Healing, that's nice. Look, I did not move.
How's it going, Unblooded? You find anything yet?
No, I haven't found it yet. See something? And
That's done it.
that'd be all.
All right, boys, let's get we got more. Steady now. They may be uglier than Imperial.
I'm holding my way down.
I heard something. Stay dead. Let's hope that's the last of them. Come on, let's see what's down this way.
Another. Alright.
The crown must be around here somewhere. Spread out and keep your eyes open.
Check it for dreams. Oh, damn. Ugh.
Let cross me.
Boom.
Get to Windhelm with the crown as quick as you can. Tell Ulfric he owes me a drink.
Alright. Okay. That was weird. Was that me or was that somebody else? No, I guess it was somebody else. Anyways, we got the crown and now I'm going back to Windhelm to report in. There's a good health. Good two-handed sword. Alright, now to spit out with the gum so you don't have to hear it. Alright, Theo. That's done.
Everything all right?
Okay, now I can hear myself think. Alright,
Your
what do you got for me?
Dalius has camps in the Pale, entertaining thoughts of
Of course.
Damn him. That old bear was right. Did you run into any trouble? That's the spirit. I'll get all the details from Garmar when he gets back. Now then, I'm glad you're here. I have a message I need delivered to the Jarl of Whiterun. Deliver this axe to Balgruuf the Greater. Men who understand each other often have no need for words. There are but a few simple truths behind one warrior giving another his axe. Balgruuf will know my meaning. Keep your wits about you. The Jarl of Whiterun is known for his temper.
Understood. Off to Whiterun I go.
One of the best soldiers in the Stormcloak army. I took a sword to the chest.
Now off to the Void teleportation room. And off towards Whiterun. Kabooey. This actually overrides the guards' sayings.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more.
It did say there's a gate there. It's annoying just to jump over.
Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorlin Greymane for help?
Anyways, off towards.
Battleborn, give me your money.
I know your family's honor is important.
I work with my
But
mother.
we can't
So
afford it.
it's better.
To the first thing. Right. Oh, it's horrible. Anyways.
Ain't nobody high and mighty in these halls, except for the Jarl.
Rashly
Don't you forget.
My lord, please.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
I just...
You'd better speak to the Jarl then.
Who's this then? Well, I trust you have something vitally important to tell me. Important enough to interrupt me in the middle of council? And I'm sure he told you it was urgent. Well, he's not the only Jarl in Skyrim with problems to deal with. Whatever it is, it will have to wait until after I've finished dealing with this dragon situation. Gerda owns the lumber mill, if I'm not mistaken. Pillar of the community, not prone to flights of fancy. And you're sure Helgen was destroyed by a dragon? This wasn't some Stormcloak raid gone wrong? By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
That is a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Now where is it? It takes a while to make a dress, Dad. You have to be patient. But I don't want to be patient. I want it just right now.
Get that book. Oh, is this one person here? I guess
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
If you wonder
For
what that
the
noise
old things
is,
you
it's from
can
the
be
book
used to me.
that's on that desk.
Oh yes, he must be
I'll
referring
take
to my
it so I
research
can
into the
not
dragons.
listen to it anymore.
Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be. Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your bed. I, learned of a certain stone. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. The simplicity
Priority
itself.
now. Anything we can use to fight this dragon, or dragons. We need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgruf. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
turn this back so I can. Thank goodness. I'm guessing he must be in here then. Not even in here. Both triggers. I'm doing this about as fast as I can do it. Killing me. I wonder if he's actually in here. I guess not. Okay. Whoops. Hate when I spam, and I literally wind up doing that. Alright. There we go. Yeah, and the rest I'll probably do later because there's also, I know another thing that literally will take like absolutely forever just to go through. I know there's like one other person around, like a shadowy figure. The thing is, like, he moves so very often, so it's like hard to even know where he's at, unless they took him off.
At least you know how to treat someone properly.
See, unless if he's in here, I doubt. Nope, they took him off. Okay. Dang. Oh no, there he is.
Yes? Hmm? Take a look. See ya.
Alright. Time to go and fight a dragon. Shoot. Bang bang.
Future of Skyrim! The future of Tamriel!
You want something from me?
Oh, let's actually cut some character. Hell, where do I go?
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
X now to go to Dragon's Reach. Damn. Let's like range. Dim Hollow. No. Ah, here we go. Bleak Falls. Right here. It's pretty much overwrites all that. And some more here. Thanks. Cheating, I guess. Yeah. Go back there and do that. And back. Like I never left.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade.
Yeah, go do this and find out that there's a dragon attacking the watchtower. This is gonna be great. Considering the weapon I have, I don't think it's gonna be effective against a dragon.
Dragons I can handle, but this talk of dragons, world gone mad, I say.
Alright, here we go.
You see? The terminology is clearly First Era or even earlier. I'm convinced this is a copy of a much older text. Ah, the Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. Seems you are a cut above the usual brutes the Jarl sends my way. So your information was correct after all. And we have our friend here to thank for recovering it for us.
You went into Bleak Falls Barrow and got that?
I might just be a servant among lords, but don't think for a moment I don't take my duties as seriously as the Jarl himself takes his.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors? Remember, your mind is the best weapon you have.
Jarl Balgruth is waiting.
Not now.
Right here. Off I go. And Kabama. Alright. See if anything has changed.
Good to see you. At least you know how to treat someone properly.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors? Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities for such an adventure. Perhaps some hero will bring one to Dragon's Reach, like old Olaf one I once did. What a fascinating conversation that would be. I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it was just a myth. But not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. Far back in the Mythic era, the dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragons. The details are lost, but at some point, the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlords. Oh no. Many were killed, of course, but many survived into historical times. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgruf's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Oh great, she has no face either. Holy moly. Alright. There. Just give me a couple of seconds. Let me see if I can fix this real quick.
There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing.
I'm guessing he must be asleep. So I'm gonna have to...
Good to see you. At least you know how to treat them.
What is it? Oh, it's nighttime, so I won't be able to shoot. Okay, well that problem has been fixed. Just point this out. Sometimes it'll work, and sometimes it won't. I mean, that's go like far out. That's why I save before I go any further.
The gods in Dragonreach say you've aided the Jarl, but we have to fight.
Just for the simple fact that like last time I tried to do it and it just did not work. So I'm off to slay a dragon. And you can see what happens next. That's only if I do, which I don't really, since the ring I'm wearing, I don't really take any damage, so it's gonna be a long one, just because I'm having just the standards, which I assume weapons can indeed be broken in this game, so that being said, I'll need to go back to the blacksmith and have it repaired. As much as possible.
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Rocky and Tor just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it. Kidret, save us. Here he comes again.
That's it. Come on down. Oh, it's one look. You know, just so it won't, because I don't think I'm doing anything whatsoever. Hello.
Not impressed.
Okay. It was a bandit.
Like this.
Not impressed.
Come back, dude. Yeah, this is a summoner for all.
Go ahead.
do something. Let's do it to seriously. Heavy armor. Alright. Sorry I had to do that. It just had to be done. Tried. 50% to weakness. 50% next to plus 50 weakness to fire.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Let's see here. I've got a letter and a lot of gold. Something about it being your, inheritance. Oh, and sorry for your loss. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Guess I'm sorry for my loss. What did I start talking about? I know who that is. I know who that is, but I never was there, so why do I got that for?
Look, I've already been told you're not allowed. Turn around and go back the way you came.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask.
Boom. So, with this had been done,
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
You heard.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward. Splendid. There's a house available right now. Wonderful. Here's the key to your new home. I'll be glad to help you. There are many ways to improve your home, provided you have the coin. And of course, don't... Now, what would you like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. I'll make the Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. I'll make... Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. I'll make the... Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. I'll make... Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
We were just talking about you. My brother needs a word with you.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there? I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that. So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you. Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion, high on the slopes of the throat of the world. The Dragonborn is said to... If you really are Dragonborn...
Did you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun?
Use your gift.
That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Hrongar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know. To climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. Did he now? The man is persistent, I'll give him that. I suppose it's time I give him an answer. Proventus, what do you make of all this? If Ulfric were to attack Whiterun?
As in all things, Lord, caution. I urge us to wait and see.
Pray wait.
I'm of a mind with Irileth. It's time to act.
You plan to march on Windhelm?
I'm not a fool, Proventus. I mean it's time to challenge Ulfric to face me as a man. Or march his stormcloaks up to the gates.
He'll do no such thing. A dagger in the back is all you could expect.
He was rather straightforward with Torrig.
Torrig? He simply walked up to the boy and murdered him.
That boy was High King of Skyrim.
I'm not the High King. But neither am I a boy. If Ulfric wants to challenge my rule in the old way, let him. Though I suspect he'll prefer to send his stormcloaks to do it for him.
True. He's already proven his personal strength. Now he seeks to prove his armies.
Then might I urge you to consider General Tullius's request? I mean, if you are bent on offending Jarl Ulfric.
Ulfric is the one who has offended. But Proventus has a point. Ulfric has made it clear. In his mind, to refuse his claim is to side with the Empire.
And what harm is there in letting a few legionnaires die in place of your own men?
It seems cowardly.
Was it cowardly, then, to accept the white gold concordat?
This again. That was different. Was I given a chance to object to the terms of the treaty? No. The Jarls weren't asked. We were told. And we had to like it.
The chests of gold didn't hurt.
Damn it! This isn't about gold!
It's time to decide.
Lord, wait. Let us see if Ulfric is serious.
Oh, he's serious. But so am I.
Finally.
So about this axe. You can return this axe to our friend. The esteemed Jarl of Windhelm has my answer. Make sure he gets it. Proventus, bring me my pen. And the good parchment.
Are we writing a letter, Lord?
And off the window.
I ain't done nothing.
Oh, shut up. I don't care what you did. I was talking to that.
You tried
person out
mercenary
there
work?
on this video.
Might suit you. Nope.
You there.
Sorry.
We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We will pay good money for information. We will find her eventually.
Listen, for everyone watching this video, sometimes when I got nothing to say, then I'd pretty much rather like talk to myself or just stay silent because I got nothing else to say. I don't even know why I did that. I could have just done this. Alright. Oh, man.
I'm not
Speak
sure
with
the Empire's rep,
He's
then I was
expecting
wrong
word from
about him.
Whiterun.
You're right, Galmar.
Again.
I'm in no mood to joke.
Give the word, my lord, and Whiterun is yours.
Whiterun is only a means to an end.
I've toured our camps. We're ready, Ulfric. Whenever you are.
Is any man ever ready to give the order that will mean the deaths of many?
No, but neither is every man able to give that order when he must. But you are that man, Ulfric. You've been that man before, and you'll be him again. And these men and women, they call themselves Stormcloaks because they believe in you. They are the meanest, toughest sons of bitches Skyrim has to offer. And they want this. They want this as much as you do. Perhaps they want it more.
You're certain we're ready? Whiterun's army will no doubt be bolstered with legionnaires. And those walls around Whiterun are old, but they still stand.
We are ready. And I might be old myself, but I'll kick those damn walls down with my bare feet, if you would only ask me to do it.
Ha! I'm sure you could do it too. All right. This is it.
Yes!
Send the word. A new day is dawning, and the sun rises over Whiterun.
Aye, and the sons of Skyrim will greet that dawn, teeth and swords flashing.
So it begins. Make haste to our camp in Whiterun. I want you on the front lines. I have a feeling about you. Your place is on that battlefield. I need you there. Fight well or die well. Talos be with you.
We're taking the city. Meet the brothers gathering for the attack. Fight well.
Alright. I'll say this as the last quest for tonight. Because you can already tell that I'm yawning already. It's not because I'm bored, it's because I'm getting tired. I'm trying not to fall asleep in this chair. Man. Okay, so I'm on the battlefield in the front lines. I can see how this is gonna go already. The frontline soldiers push up first, and the second, and the third. get exactly what they deserve. And it ain't death, I can say that for sure. It's justice. And it ain't betrayal. It is honor. It's honor when you're doing the right thing. And it's betrayal when you're doing the wrong thing. I'm not gonna say what's the difference between Imperials and Stormcloaks. I'm not gonna say what's the difference of what they do, because there's gonna be a lot of people arguing that I'm rather right or wrong, and I just do not feel like, you know, giving out my opinion. So there won't be no, you know, like, arguments. They're saying like, oh, the Imperials are better, the Stormcloaks are better. Honestly, they're both pretty much the same exact thing, except have different motives. And I do not like that sound. Yep. Had a feeling. Had a feeling. Basically, this is what happens. This is what happens. Well, I would say it's really annoying, but I'm trying to find something. It might work. If I can get Oh. I just hate to have to do that, but it needed to be done. Anyways, without any interruption, maybe make it there. Just going a little bit. I guess it won't.
Mike wishes you well.
You know what? Oh shit, it's gonna be all the way up there. Oh. That's a lot of facing fire. How long does it last? Lord.
farmer. Ask him to teach you to farm. Saunders, does Roscoe ever mention Ruin?
Hardly ever mentioned.
me up the 7,000 steps again, Philip?
This is it, men! They say that our cause is false, and that we are nothing more than thieves, thugs, and murderers! We are sons and daughters of shopkeepers, maidservants, and soldiers! We are the sons and daughters of Skyrim! And we have come this far because our cause is true! Because we fight as one! And because our hearts are bursting with anger! What we do here today, we do for our country! For all the true lords of Skyrim! Walls are tall, but they are old and crumbling, like the Empire whose legion lights them. They barricades to block us, tear through them, and the Imperials behind them! Our objective is, if we can find a way to drop it, the city will be ours! Everyone on me! Let's show these Imperial milk drinkers what true lords look like!
I'll try and make this quick. Get me out.
Damn you!
You're nothing.
Alright, let's see.
In the name of the yard. It's a little late for that, don't you think?
Stay back, Lord.
I'll be damned if I let this rabble take my city without raising my own sword.
Protect the Jarl with your lives!
Enough! That's enough. I surrender. I surrender. Peace! Everyone stand down. That's an order. Stand down! Vignar Greymane. Your family was noticeably absent from the walls. Now I know why. Wouldn't the dagger in the back have sufficed?
You think this is personal? The Empire has no place in Skyrim. Not anymore. And you have no place in Whiterun anymore.
A convenient position to hold now. But mark my words, old man. In the days to come, Ulfric will spread his rebellion thin. And what then? We need the Empire as much as it needs us. We Nords are the Empire. Our blood built it. Our blood sustains it. You, of all people, should know that.
If this was mine,
I feel so alive.
Well, please. Wish to see an empire without Talos?
Thanks.
Without its
Couldn't
soul?
have done that without you.
We should be fighting those witch elves, not bending knee to them. The Emperor's nothing more than a puppet of the Thalmor. Skyrim needs a High King who will fight for
They'll
her.
think twice before coming back
Whiterun
here.
needs
That's
a
for
Jarl
sure.
who will do the same.
Tell me, Vignar, was all this worth it? How many of those corpses lining our streets wear the faces of men who once called you friend? What about their families?
Enough! Both of you! There is a burning city out there that needs a government. He's right. Galmar, come. Let us restore order.
This isn't over. Hear me, you old fool? This isn't over. And you, a Stormcloak. I thought better of you. You'll all come to regret this day.
Get over to Windhelm. Tell Ulfric of our victory here. Get over to Windhelm. Tell Ulfric of our victory here.
So far, so good.
There's been talk amongst the gods.
Basically, my whole thing is that would cause a lot of, well, conspiracy.
So nice to have pleasant company for a change.
Basically saying that,
I feel so alive.
you know, one's better than the other. Basically, my whole thing is that the Empire cares nothing less about their people. They just care about themselves. The only thing they care about is going to war and so-called reclaiming back this land, when they know for some fact this is not their land. And of course the Stormcloaks wants peace. That was my whole thing, you know, of what's going on. You know, Stormcloaks want peace, and the Imperials are never going to give it away. Just because they think the land that Stormcloaks are on is theirs, which it's not. They pretty much had invaded. Or so I've heard. That's basically all there is to it. That's why some people's like, you know, that's not true, or it is true. You know, there's just gonna be arguments back and forth over if it is true or not.
We've driven the Imperials out of Whiterun. This is good. Very good. We now control the center. It's a powerful position. One I aim to keep. We'll call you Ice Veins now. For the thick blood of our land has seeped into your heart. Here, take this. It's an Imperial officer's sword. A fitting weapon to use against our enemy. I suspect you'll be of greater use to us with greater freedom. So you're free to engage the Imperials as you see fit. But I also want you to find our hidden camp in Falkreath. Galmar will have special tasks for you, and will need you when we liberate the capital. For Skyrim.
Understood. Alright. Basically, since I got that out of the way, basically here's what I'm wanting to wear. Just because it's, I guess you can say it's fitting enough. For everything that's going to happen. Let me see if I can find some white or something, or like just an area. I guess this will do. basically that's what I'm gonna look like. Looks cool. I mean, like, maybe a few, not a few, but a couple of here and there that doesn't even match, but that's pretty much what I'm gonna look like. I think it looks cool. Alright, gonna go ahead and save and spam.
Oh yeah.